Hey everyone, Jared James here, and welcome to episode 77 of the hashtag Jared James Show. As usual, if you're watching this, I hope you're enjoying it. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and share it with someone that you think would benefit from it. I want to talk to you about something very important today, which is that we are not listening to our consumers. I'm straight off the road right now doing a ton of events this year where I went all over the world and talked to people about, all of these companies and all of these industries where they weren't listening to their consumer and the price that you pay for that. And they all laugh and go, yeah, that's crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy. And yet the truth of the matter is most of us are not either, right? We're living in a world right now where there is more competition than ever. We're working in an industry where the competition is higher, disruption is higher, third-party apps are coming in. Like there's all this stuff that's happening. And yet the message I was trying to get across to them, both at these events and then at our own event, the Jared James Advance that we did in Nashville, which we just released the dates for the new one next year, October 24th, 25th. I'm hoping that I got that accurate. If not, you can check it out online. But I was talking about how, there's more competition than ever, but competition always does one of two things. Competition either eliminates you or it makes you better. That's the two options. Competition always either eliminates you or it makes you better. And for years, I talked about how, what Netflix did to Blockbuster. Like it eliminated them essentially. And everybody's like, yeah, that's true. That's what happened. But what no one pays attention to is what Netflix did to Disney, right? That same competition that eliminated Blockbuster caused Disney to go and create Disney Plus with over 126 million subscribers right now. Within 2 years, over 250 million. Like think about that. The very same competition that eliminated one company, that very same competition is the reason why another company created one of the greatest revenue streams in the history of their business. Same competition, different response. So when we look at our own marketplace right now and we say, hey, there's more competition than ever. Well, there's two ways you can look at that. You can look at that and say, well, there's a greater opportunity than ever to be eliminated. Or you can look at it and you can say, wow, the opportunity is greater than ever before to ultimately be made better. But to do that, we have to pay attention to what our competition is doing, what the consumer's responding to with them, like why are they even competition to begin with? The consumer must be responding to something that is making them use them, but then overall, we need to pay attention to our consumer overall. You look at our business and a recent study showed that 93% of all sellers would like an instant offer. Right? And we get angry at companies like Zillow and these other places, and we're like, well, they're stealing our people, and then they're selling our listings, our leads back to us. And when you see polls like that, 93% want an instant offer, they're just responding to what the market wants, just good business. Why aren't we doing it? I look at audiences all over the world and I'm like, hey, 93% say they want an instant offer. Who in here has an actual instant offer program you are marketing that it is detailed, it shows what it is, and you're marketing it to your area? The place goes quiet. But 93% of sellers want it. Why aren't you doing it? Even though less than 1% ever actually take advantage of that instant offer. And the reason is because a lot of us get too stuck in our business. We're too busy in our business. We're too busy to ever actually be productive. That was a previous episode we did. And we're not paying attention. But we also, a lot of us are like, I don't have the money to do that. How am I going to give them an instant offer? And look, it's the old adage, right? You can make an excuse or you can make a way. What you want to be doing when we're talking about paying attention to the consumer is how do I offer that instant offer? Well, it's very simple. No matter where you are, there's probably some kind of a REIA, R-E-I-A, Real Estate Investors Association, or whatever it's called in your area, where they do monthly meetings, where serious investors come together. These are all of those cash offers that happen on a regular basis that aren't really cash, right? They're lines of credit through hard money lenders. Why aren't you going to those meetings every month and creating relationships with them? Why wouldn't you go to those meetings and create relationships with 5 different investors and make a deal? Hey, I've got an instant offer program. I'm going to market it to the area, and every person that responds, every seller that responds, I'll bring it to you, and you'll make an offer on that property within 24 hours. Sound like a deal? Every investor is going to go, yup, because they need opportunities. They understand it's a numbers game. They know they need so many offers to be made before something's accepted. And so now you make that deal with 5 different investors, and now you have an instant offer program, right? And so now you start marketing that, and if you want to know what that program can look like, if you go onto Facebook, go go into our group, Jared James Coaching, join that group. You can go type in instant offer and see threads of people talking about what they've done for that and what it looks like. And we're also about to talk about this in our virtual coaching platform. If you're not a member of that yet, I'm going to break down what that looks like and how you can do that, right? And so now you don't have an excuse. Take that, take someone else's, make a copy of it, send it off to Fiverr, Fiverr.com, or Upwork, UPWORK.com. Send it to a designer on one of those places in some other country. Tell them to replicate it with your colors, your branding, your logo, all your stuff. Now you've got an instant offer program that you can market to your area that 93% of sellers want, that almost nobody in your area is offering. And what's going to happen? You're going to send those out. You're going to be getting offers. When somebody says, yeah, I'd like to know an instant offer, send it to the investors. 5 offers within 24 hours. Less than 1% of the time are they going to take advantage of those investors' offers that are made. But now you have an opportunity with a real seller. Because they're going to say, oh, I don't like those offers. I think I'd rather go traditional, right? And what have we said over and over? Visibility trumps ability, right? Visibility trumps ability. You have to be an option first. Being an option is stronger than being the best. It's better than being the best. But you do that by thinking outside the box and creating opportunities like this, paying attention to the consumer, giving them a chance to work with you when less than 1% of them are going to go with one of the investors. Now 99.5% of them go with you traditionally because you started listening to the consumer and doing what it was that needed to be done to get you in front of them first. That is how you win. That's how you have to think in this business. That's how you have to innovate in this business. I hope this was super helpful, guys. If it was, do me a favor. This is all free content, guys. Hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you're going to do this or how you're going to do it, or if you're going to change something up or whatever it's going to be, who you're sharing this with. Tag someone down there. I'd really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications. I've got a ton of new content coming out that you're going to want to make sure that you're a part of. Share it with your colleagues. Share it in your office meetings, guys. I hope this was helpful. Hopefully, I'll see you live at an event in 2022 or whenever you happen to be watching this. I'll see you guys soon.